This game wrap is brought to you by Pedrottys Ranch. It's more than just a venue, it's an experience. By Score Game Day Bags. You got the hat and t-shirt, now get the Score Game Day Bag. Visit scoregamedaybag.com. By Ideal Vision, one-of-a-kind eye care for one-of-a-kind eyes. By San Antonio Masonry and Steel, located on FM 1560 North and in Converse. And by AAA Restoration, your water damage and remodeling professionals. Call Jeff Trecca at 210-269-1229. Hi everyone, Mr. Bowtie here. Thank you so much for checking out my content and my channel. Now make sure you bang home that red subscribe button on YouTube so that way you can stay up to date on the latest content from around the area that you won't find anywhere else. And follow me on Twitter at Mr. Bowtie 1982. Thank you so much and enjoy the show. Last year, O'Connor and Jay played in what might have been the longest game in Northside ISD football history. A lightning delay caused the game to go 21 and a half hours. It started on a Thursday night, didn't finish until Friday afternoon. They scored a couple of touchdowns after the delay, and they ended up winning a very close game. The teams meet up this year looking for lightning in a bottle as both offenses have struggled. O'Connor comes into the game 2-2 in district, 2-3 overall. They lost 30-7 to Brennan last week in a game that may knock them out of district championship contention, although they are just a game and a half out of first place and there are 7 teams still battling for those 4 playoff spots. John Jay is not among those teams. They are 0-4 on the season, pretty much out of the races for the district as well as the playoffs, but as last year showed, the Mustangs are very capable of still potentially pulling an upset. Good news, everybody. This year's game did not last 21 and a half hours, and it didn't even last 2.5 hours. It's homecoming for O'Connor with all the mums and the roses.
I'm not the king or the queen. I'm here to help with my wife, Brenda Hoffer, the student council.
Hey, that guy's got my vote. Head coach David Malesky talking to referee Robert Cossey before the game, asking if they got their votes in. A reminder, officials are ineligible to vote. The homecoming king winner was Ian Garcia, and oh boy was he happy that he won. He got the crown and everything that went along with it. Not sure who Cole Trevino, number 23, voted for, but he certainly had the issue of Jay's defense covered. First drive of the game, he had a short touchdown run. 7-3 Panthers led after the opening period. Fans in the stands banging home those mums. I mean pom-poms.
We executed what, like Coach said, went out there hard and did what we had to do.
Second quarter is where things began to open up for the Panthers. Quarterback Caleb Smith looked for a candidate to throw to. Brian David said, "Vote for me. Throw it to me." Smith found him on the touchdown pass. 7 more electoral votes for O'Connor. 14-3 Panthers with the early lead. Next drive, Smith again looking for another candidate to vote for, throw to. He found Qualee Kendall wide open. Easy pitch and catch. The bust in the defensive coverage led to a touchdown. 21-6 O'Connor. The Panthers would score 4 touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. Odd math? No, because of Malesky Ball, which brings us to the Pedrottys Ranch play of the game. Pedrottys Ranch, it's more than just a venue, it's an experience. Arrow out on number 83, Quinn Cavanaugh. No security to stop the arrow, and no one in white saw the senior. OC overloaded the line. Jay ran out of guys to block. Cavnaugh ran in untouched, blocked the punt. Kyler Goodman there for the pickup and walked into the end zone. Another special teams touchdown on the season, 28-6 O'Connor.
I saw that the guy that was blocking me on the wall, he went in, so I did a little move outside and made a clear path right to the punter.
Find your niche and opportunities in games, and from week to week, you try to find an advantage, or at least what you feel like is, and the biggest thing is our kids, they're kind of excited about it and have a little swagger about that aspect of the game.
That was not the last play by number 83, but that blocked punt is our Pedrottys Ranch play of the game. Pedrottys Ranch, it's more than just a venue, it's an experience. Panthers led 28-13 at recess, though too many overthrows would cost them in the end. On to the third quarter, Jay facing 4th and 2 from the Panther 41. Head coach Gary Gutierrez went for it, but the Panthers with a defensive stop as the running back couldn't penetrate the defense. O'Connor's special teams struck again with the help of a Mustang mistake. You could say it was in the bag. Brought to you by Score Game Day Bags. Whimsical, classy, spirited, and sassy. Visit ScoreGameDayBag.com and enter Spec 20 for a special discount. Jay Punter back to punt again. Arrow on Cavnaugh again. Where is security to stop that arrow? Punter saw him coming and he dropped the ball. Cavnaugh with the easiest recovery one could ask for.
I was blocked down on that one, but I saw the punter fumble the ball, and I went in and dove for it. We're just making it happen. Nothing really special.
The special teams have indeed been special all year. That turnover was very much in the bag, brought to you by Score Game Day Bags. Whimsical, classy, spirited, and sassy. Visit ScoreGameDayBag.com and enter Spec 20 for a special discount. That led to a field goal 31-13 at that point. Panthers would go on to win 38-20 to continue their chase for a playoff spot. District 29 6A standings still complicated, but a little bit easier to figure out after this week's play. Brennan now leads the district by a game over Warren after the Warriors lost to Harlan. Remember, Warren has the head-to-head. Beyond that, there are still a lot of teams with a chance to get in. OConnor plays Warren next week in a separation game, as the Warriors have already lost to most of the teams that are around them in the playoff chase. Jay is actually still alive because all the teams at 3-2 and 2-3 can still lose out, so all 9 teams are still alive and nobody has clinched yet. Hey, I've got to see that proud parent with the roses one more time.
I'm not the king or the queen. I'm here to help with my wife.
Reporting from Ferris Stadium, I'm Greg Sherman.